Two's company, three's a crowd. Plug Mear inside the place.
Hello.
Well, go on.
Hey, how are we
Mr.
doing?
K Kills.
How are we?
We are in effect and we're good to go.
What have you been doing today?
Chilling. It's been an all right day, sunny wise.
Yeah.
So we've just been down at Chrome and Black.
Chrome and Black. Big up the Chrome and Black crew.
All of them.
Brat.
How are they? They doing good. I mean,
Yeah,
they seems like they're constant over there at the moment.
Busy.
Working, busy.
Keeping lockdown going, innit?
Yeah.
That's what it's
Yeah,
about.
totally. It feels like a lot of, more action than not goes on in the lockdown.
Yeah.
Trust me, a lot, bruv. A lot.
How's it going for you guys? Well, now we're coming out. I mean, we are out. By the time people see this, we'll definitely be out.
Yeah, anyone that knows me anyway knows what I've been up to today anyway, so I don't really need to say much.
Yeah, exactly. For you thinking of the future and what you'll be doing, you already know what you'll be doing.
Yeah.
What's good, Mear? What's happening?
I've not really been on the roads.
Really?
Yeah. Artwork to be done.
You've been killing it with the maps.
Yeah, still doing that.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's a busy business right now.
Yeah, talk to me about it, because I don't know how you're getting it. Because for those of you who are not familiar with Mear's program right now,
How can you not be?
because what I'm saying is like it's
Missing out, man. Keeping them coming.
so much map action going on right now.
Keeping them coming.
Talk to me. How do you get it's the collaborations as well, which is bonkers.
So basically, I was doing just the general regular size maps.
Yeah.
They were doing well.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, because everyone was doing them already, a lot of people were doing them already. And so I jumped onto that, killed that. I'm the map killer, you know that already. I killed that. And then I thought, all right, let me take it to another step further. So I started getting the bigger maps and did a few of those, little solo ones for myself. And then I just thought, all right, there's people out there that will probably never see that writer and that writer from a certain era on a train panel or on a train together in this day and age. So I thought, all right, let me just do some collaborations and I'll get some of my old friends, some of the good writers, and double up and just get I'll do train panel maps with 2 pieces on a train panel. And I put them out for sale, and they sell.
They're popping off, man.
Yeah, they go
Popping
nice.
off. You're being light about it, man. They're popping off. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
They're popping off.
it's probably because I'm getting inundated now with people that I've never heard of or I don't know that say, oh, let me do a map as well. Let me do one with you.
Oh, that's cold. So
But
people like that you were fans of or friends that you didn't know,
Just random. Some of them are just random writers from anywhere. I don't know. But I've got a list, and I've chosen like people that are on the list and people that I can get hold of. And so I've been knocking out some collaboration maps. And they seem to be, they're just hot. They're the hot ticket right now. So that's all. That's what I've been doing a lot of the time now. Is just trying to. Everyone's got different schedules, so getting that writer to get him a map, do his thing, get it back to me, and that's all I've been doing for the past few weeks.
That could be. I'd say that's a challenge.
Chasing people is that's a bit of a challenge. But the rest of it is after that. The rest of it is easy. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just got to try and keep getting the good artists and getting them on them maps. You know what I mean? And a lot of them are every single one's a one-off. Even though like I've done like how many with Zombie, how many with Diet, whatever. So, but they're all different. All different pieces, all different one-offs, all different backgrounds.
I remember going into Chrome and Black and seeing the Zombie one already, the work in progress. Yeah. And I was like, I did, because I didn't know about the collab maps. And then I see that, I was like, see what's going on here. You guys, me particularly, you'll walk into a place and like you'll pull out these maps as if like they're cash tokens. You dashing them out like who wants one.
I don't bring them out. I don't bring up, man, unless someone's buying it or I'm selling one or something. I don't really bring them out, or I'm doing some. I'll bring them out, but other than that, I don't walk around with them, man.
What's that?
My bag's always full with other stuff, so I don't want them getting ruined. You know what I mean?
But you've been killing it on there. I mean, we're getting into some merchandise stuff here because you guys it feels like the dues have been paid and you're now in this zone where bags, for instance, T-shirts, hoodies, maps, posters, customized pieces. You know,
all
this
of that.
is yeah.
It's popping off, man. Graffiti, that's how graffiti is, isn't it? Like, one day it can be the biggest thing, and the next day, like, no one really on it, or, you know what I mean? But, like, to certain heads, Graff's always there, isn't it? Like, so it doesn't matter what you do. Like, you can say you stop working, or you can say you don't really draw, or you don't do this, whatever, too much. But as far as I'm concerned, like, Graff's always there. It's in everything I do, or some sort of thing I do. You know what I mean? So
now
it's always there.
We're just of that age now where I can't be doing this forever for free. I would if it didn't pay, but nowadays it kind of does pay. So why not? You know, instead of being a fucking bricklayer, you sit at home and do what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
And go and get paid.
I was
like
one of them guys
I
was one of them guys that used to be like, I'm not no art head. I'm not like, you know what I mean? I don't want to sell my stuff online to know. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. Do you know what I mean? And you get older and you're like,
yeah, well,
you know what?
Actually, that could work. You know what I mean?
Someone to see how it goes, and we can go from there. Do you know what I mean? But when I was growing up, I was like, nah, man, I ain't into that. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. Like, but.
What do you reckon the change of forecast is? Like, you boys have seen from the jump. I definitely feel like, fucking hell, look, we're doing a fucking podcast.
Yeah.
You know, there's a graffiti podcast.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
So what do you reckon is the change of tide in this particular season of Graff interest? What do you reckon? What's made it suddenly go from
because wherever people go, they're either seeing graffiti or they go to the park now, innit? And some people are doing stuff down there. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's taking interest in it. You know what I mean? Their mates might go and go, I got this nice. I saw these kids doing this nice piece the other day, or this nice colourful thing the other day. I took some pictures and then they've got it blowing up half of it on their wall, or they've put it in their bathroom or something. Do you know what I mean? And now their friends are on it. And next, you know, it's just like a chain reaction, innit? Like, next, you know, you got loads of people coming in the park. You know, you must have seen it yourself when we've been down out and out. We're always out and people are standing behind us watching, you know what I mean? And it's something I never used to get that.
How's it feel? That must be mad. That must be
taking
like,
pictures
what?
And I turn around and someone's like, ooh, turn back around again. And I want to say something, but it's like, well, how long have you been standing there already? You got bare
footage
and that, do you know what I mean? I've been studying what I'm trying to do in my thing. You've been snapping me up, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not really that bothered anymore. I used to be bothered about people standing behind you taking photographs or
but you can't say nothing. It's like pigeons, man. You can shoot them away. Eventually, they're going to come back or they'll take pictures from a distance.
It's all publicity in a way. If they, whatever they do with it is whatever they do with it. I'm not on the run anymore, or I'm not wanted by the police or whatever. So if you catch a picture of me, and then so what? You know what I mean, people say they got pictures of Banksy. What difference does it make? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
So I mean, some people are like, no, don't take pictures of me. That's hot.
Do you know what it is?
But
it's not
if you're hot, then don't take pictures of you. But
when you used to look at them old Graff magazines and the graffiti things that you used to look at back in the day, and you got those pictures of like people doing the graffiti, and that it's like, you know, you're like, oh, they got a nice snap of them there. Do you know what I mean? I won't be letting no one get a picture of me like that. Do you know what I mean? You don't know. In the next few years or whatever, I'm going to be in someone's book and they're going to be like, I flicked through this book and I saw you in it. And we're like, how the hell did I get in that book? Do you know what I mean? How did you get that picture? I ain't even got that picture. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I need a copy of that. Furthermore, do you know what I mean? You're going to be onto them, so...
That's interesting you say that, because I was thinking about this the other day, like, how far down the road is it? Because, right, for instance... That as something to address is like, okay, so people take photos of something that's on the wall that's theirs. If you're in it, that's a whole different thing, I feel. But if they create and collect and make a book out of something and then they sell it, like
you're owed something. Really.
Yeah, man.
As an artist or whatever work you're doing,
because it wasn't from your consent. It wasn't something of your advantage.
Exactly. But then people say, there's freedom of photography and freedom of speech and freedom of this and freedom of that.
There's freedom of copyright.
But you can't look through someone's front window and take pictures and say, it's freedom of...
you get done for
it. Doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, in certain ways, if you're at an event painting or at a gallery and you're doing something and there's press or whatever and they're taking pictures, you can't tell everyone, just don't take no pictures of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want that publicity, basically.
Whether you
especially
like it or not,
if you're not criminally active, so to speak, then you should have no real worries about people taking pictures.
It's like back in the day.
In this day and age, anyway. You know what I mean?
Back in the day when I was younger, and I used to go out with certain heads, and we used to follow certain older writers, and they'll be like, "Don't follow us," and we still follow them. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna follow you, but from a distance. You know what I mean? We're not gonna go on that train. We go on the next train. We know exactly whereabouts you're going, so we're gonna go there. You know what I mean? We'll follow you. We're not gonna. You don't want us there. You're gonna show us away. You're gonna do whatever you can to get us away. We're gonna cool, man. Like I said, they're like pigeons. You can flatter pigeons away, but they're gonna come back.
Mate.
Right. So again, you know, you can do what you want, but eventually they're gonna get what they want. Do you know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, they're gonna get what they, you know. So
you know, I'm thinking as well is like people want the proof when they film something on their stories or their phone. In a lot of ways, particularly the uneducated, they see the graffiti and they just want to show people that they're in it as a sign of their coolness.
It's called begging it, man. You're pre-ing the ting, bro. You're pre-ing the ting. Like you just stood behind me, took a picture of my thing, and then you're gonna come up to me with some little book and go, "Can I get a tag? Can you do it?" And it's just like, "Yeah, look, I've got this photo and I've got that reach there in the book. Now look, I met him. Do you know what I mean?" It's like no.
And they put it up on Instagram and at
you took that picture. You took that picture at me now, and then you just came up a bit unexpectedly and asked me to put my tag in your book for you. Do you know what I mean?
So now you got a picture of me and
you know what I mean? Like, you know, who the hell do you think I am, man? It's there. Sometimes when the elders are telling me like, you know what, you got to start doing this and doing that, and I'm like, I don't want to have to do that. Yeah, I don't want to be horrible or have to put things up for a certain price, and you're gonna argue with me because. It's not going to work out nicely.
That does my head in. I still don't understand why people can't pay the price for an independent artist. I don't understand where's the bartering? What?
That's what I mean.
You want it, you don't want to pay, but you don't want to pay what I'm asking for. Yeah. It's like, well, this ain't bargain hunt, mate, and you're not. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah.
I mean, it's uncanny that for all of their things that you know they like to, like I said, they like to feel like they own a bit of the culture. They're filming and stuff like that. I mean, look around, boys. Like the artworks here, it's like I'd do that. You know, it's actually baffling to me how someone wouldn't support. An artist, do you know what I mean?
It's getting there, man. It's getting there. It's been a slow process. It's like from what I see in this day and age to years ago, it's a lot easier. To be accepted, to get paid. It's still hard work to get paid sometimes. But sometimes you just have to know how businesses run. Because I used to complain before, like, someone brings me in on a commission job and they're telling me like, oh yeah, we should get paid next week. Cool, all right, I'll hold that. I'll hold out until next week. And then next week comes and they're like, oh, I don't know what's up with this company. Like the woman that's dealing with it, she's off sick and it's got to go through their accounts department and then this and that. So it might turn into like 3 or 4. You just have to, if you've done it once or twice, you know how the game goes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But sometimes, some people want paying on the day. Do you know what I mean? Just like I've said before, like you call out a fucking locksmith to come and fix a lock. You can't tell him like, oh, give me a couple of weeks and come back for that money. No. He wants paying today.
Today, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Bro, I ain't doing
Locksmith. No, we'll leave your door open, mate.
Do you know? We'll leave it open, mate.
Leave it open.
There you go. Do you know what I mean?
A couple of weeks, I'll come back and put a lock on it when you've got the money.
It's funny what people prioritise all of a sudden, isn't it?